I used to think I could read the market until one sudden reversal wiped out my entire account in a single day. But that loss changed everything. It revealed what market makers have been hiding all along, a secret pattern in the shape of an M and a W that shows exactly where big money shifts direction. From that moment, I stopped fearing pullbacks and started hunting them. Today, for the first time, I'm sharing the pattern that helped me capture both entries and exits with near-perfect precision. This is the secret behind the Gartley pattern. The market never moves randomly. It behaves like a living organism, with a heartbeat and a rhythm of its own. When you learn how it inhales and exhales, you'll know when to act. The Gartley is the map of that breathing pattern. Picture price forming an M or a W on the chart depending on the trend direction. What makes the Gartley special isn't just its shape, but the story it tells underneath the moment when the market pauses to take a breath before breaking out for real. While most traders panic and assume the trend is over, those who understand this pattern know it's the exact moment when institutional money starts loading up. Each phase of the Gartley tells a story. The first swing, X to A, is the burst of emotion that drives the initial move. Then comes A to B, a small correction, the market's first breath. B to C becomes the test, the phase that shakes weak hands out. Finally, C to D looks like collapse, but it's actually the last pullback before the trend reverses. When price touches point D, that's when the next wave begins. What's fascinating is that the Gartley isn't based on feelings. It's built on the golden numbers of nature, Fibonacci ratios. Every movement in the pattern follows a nearly perfect proportion. When price retraces 61.8% of the previous move or reacts at 78.6%, it's not random. It's the market's natural rhythm repeating itself over and over again. Point B often stops around 61.8 of XA. Point C tends to move between 38 and 88% of AB. And point D, where everything aligns, becomes the magic spot 78.6 of XA and the 127 or 161.8 extension of BC. When these Fibonacci levels cluster together, they form the PRZ, the potential reversal zone, the exact area where smart money quietly places orders. The most powerful Gartleys appear after extreme market swings. When prices crash or surge violently, most traders lose patience, but those who wait for this pattern often find gold. After a 500 pip drop, if a bullish W begins to form and point D aligns with the 161.8 extension of BC, that's the moment the market runs out of breath and prepares to reverse. A bounce from that zone can deliver hundreds of pips with a small stop beneath X. Conversely, when the market overheats and forms an M-shaped bearish Gartley, that's your clue that institutions are unloading positions. Selling at the PRZ means you're moving with the biggest money on the chart. What makes Gartley so powerful isn't just its geometry, but the context in which it appears like a fingerprint of smart money left right before a massive reversal. The Gartley is more than a pattern, it's a mindset. It teaches you to stop guessing direction and start reading rhythm. Every wave, every pullback tells a story about supply and demand, fear and greed. When you see an M or a W forming, don't just see lines, feel the energy behind them. XA is the burst of greed. AB is the market's first breath. BC is hesitation. CD is the trap that catches the impatient. When price hits D, the market doesn't end. It begins a new rhythm. And if you can read that rhythm, you no longer need to predict the market because you're flowing with it. The Gartley isn't magic, it's the intersection of mathematics and human emotion. It gives you a fair advantage in the chaos of false signals. Once you understand it, you'll stop fearing volatility and start waiting for it because that's when real money starts to move. If you found value in this video, hit like, subscribe to Zeus Trading Cashback, and join our Telegram group in the description to access more advanced gold and Forex strategies. Remember, the market doesn't reward the fastest trader, it rewards the one who moves in rhythm. And when you understand the rhythm of the Gartley, you won't have to chase the waves anymore, because the waves will come to you.